Some people say that RVs are not built or designed to live in them full time. What say you?
I don't know the numbers, but I would safely assume that there are more part-time RVers and weekend RVers than there are full-time living RVers.
Funny you should say that.
Is it?
Because I do know the numbers.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
I got on the Google.
You got on the Google. What'd the Google tell you?
The Google told me that the average RV owner camps 28 to 35 days per year. Okay. So, if you do the math, which I'm not good at, and so to make it easier for me,
yeah,
let's just go a month. The average RV owner spends 1 month a year in their RV.
Okay.
So if you think about it that way, those of us who live in our RVs full time put 12 years of wear and tear on our RV per year.
Per year, okay.
So it takes the recreational RVer 12 years to move around as much, all the parts to move around as much, miles towing as it takes us for 1 year.
For 1 year, okay. Wow.
So if you are full-time RVing and you're wondering why so much stuff is going wrong with your RV, if you've been in your RV for a year, you've put 12 years of use on it. 2 years, 24 years. You just keep doing the math. And the longer you stay in this RV, the more likely it is for things to go wrong. Yeah. Less wear and tear for those who are stationary, even though you're still using your water lines, your gas lines, all your tanks and all that stuff. So that stuff still has the potential to break, but moving parts like slides going in and out, the hitch, the tires and all that stuff, if you're stationary, not as big of a deal. Yeah. Since we've been in ours for 6 months, which is equivalent to 6 years of wear, and I keep track. I'm a spreadsheet guy. Yes. I keep track of everything that goes wrong in the RV. We've had 10 things go wrong in our RV. All small things. Most of the stuff we could fix ourselves. We did have to have Alliance send us a couple of parts and pieces, which we did ourselves.
Yeah, like the missing trim on one window. Yeah.
Yeah, so those 10 things for us wasn't a big deal. So if we were recreational RVers and in this 6 years we had 10 small things go wrong, that's pretty good.
I'd say that's a win.
Yeah, that's pretty dang good. A lot of RV manufacturers will not warranty your RV if you live in it full time.
True.
Actually, most won't warranty it.
Yeah.
We got lucky because Alliance does warranty for full-time RV living. Yes. When we had the Montana before this, we had to sign an affidavit.
We did.
When we purchased the Montana, we had to sign an affidavit saying that we won't live in it full time, and that if we do, it would void our warranty. Now, it was only a 1 year warranty, but if something had happened in that first year, it's not covered.
Yeah, most people are just rolling the dice with that.
So I would say do your research, make sure you're getting into something that's going to warranty you full time. Maintenance becomes an issue. Yeah. And not just because they may not cover it under warranty, because even if they do cover it under warranty, when you're living in it full time, even if it's covered and they'll fix everything, you have to go through the struggle of staying somewhere else. Yeah. A hotel. Luckily for us, part of our warranty covers a hotel stay up to, I think, 7 days or something like that.
But if it takes longer, it's on you.
If it takes longer, it's on you. And it's just inconvenient.
It is convenient.
You go to a hotel, you're living out of a suitcase.
Or you gotta go stay with family.
And you're not really sure when you're gonna get your RV back. It's a whole thing. We've been through that.
Yes.
Not fun at all. When you take it in to get fixed, they don't care that you live in it full time.
They could care less.
If they got 20 RVs in the queue, look, you're number 21. Okay. Well, I live in it. Not my problem.
That sucks.
So we had to call around because where we were at the time we had our major issue, the closest dealer to fix ours said 2 to 3 months. Yes. We had to call around. We actually had to travel a little farther away to get to a place, and then we had to cancel travel plans, cancel destinations. So even though it didn't cost us that much, and if it's under full warranty, it won't cost you anything for the repair, you have to think about all the logistics and headache that it's going to cause. Another thing about RVs is they don't hold up as well as houses in storms.
Well, no. They're going to take a little more beating.
That's one of the biggest things for me, I think, is when storms roll in, it gets a little sketch.
Yeah, but you pray it's somewhat built well.
Look, there's nowhere in an RV to hide from a tornado.
Well, no, when it comes to a tornado, no. But I mean, like a storm is different than a tornado.
Yeah, but you got, storms, they're more susceptible to hail damage. That's
leaks.
Leaks. They're more, hurricanes. Tornadoes are the worst.
Yeah.
Because they just kind of creep up on you and they could toss an RV down the road, no problem at all.
Honestly, the best thing that we've experienced weather-wise or Mother Nature-wise was the earthquake. That really
no big deal.
It doesn't hurt your RV because your RV shakes all the time anyway.
Yeah, and generally in most of these RV parks, you're not close to anything that could potentially fall over on top of your RV. So you just shake around a little bit. I mean, it's no worse than moving day. On moving day, we've had stuff
worse.
Fly out of cabinets and all over the floor. The toilet brush came out of the bathroom, down the
hallway,
stairs.
down the stairs into the front door.
We opened the door, the brush is sitting right there. So even when in the earthquake, it didn't even move that much.
No.
So moving day is worse than an earthquake.
It is.
Yeah.
If you have to go through one of those things, I'd rather have an earthquake.
Yeah, and I'll say that, most of these RVs are not designed for extreme temperatures either.
No, they're not.
They're not insulated well.
Even if you have an insulated RV, like we do.
Well,
but I mean, only to a point is insulating.
And I think, honestly, I think all manufacturers just slap it on that sticker that says 4 seasons and...
and on a lot of forums, people would agree. They're like, they say mine's 4 seasons. I don't believe it.
Yeah, because people are getting like the Reflex-It and the skirts and the extra... We've seen extra insulation just like taped to the side of slides.
Yes, even on the outside. We saw that.
In the extreme heat, a lot of RVs only have 1 air conditioner.
Yeah.
Smaller RVs only have 1 air conditioner. And you look at fifth wheels like we had in Montana, only had 2 air conditioners. And when we were in places that was like triple digits, those 2 air conditioners, they just don't keep up.
No, they ain't got a fighting chance, really.
No, they're running 24/7 and just hustling, and it's still hot.
Yeah, and that excessive use led to one of our compressors
in the air conditioner going out.
To go out.
Yeah. But luckily for us, we have an Alliance, and our Alliance has 3 air conditioners. So even though...
a little more fighting chance of
we've been in some pretty warm places.
We have this summer, yes.
And we were fine.
Yeah, we were.
So, I mean, not to sound like a commercial for Alliance, but
it was a draw to, the full-time warranty.
Yeah.
The 3 air conditioners.
The good insulation.
It's a good insulation, yeah.
Yeah, and we've only had 10 small things go wrong.
Yeah.
So, not too shabby.
Right. I would love for manufacturers to, even if it came down to that's a special order kind of thing, like you won't see them just all over the lots. You may have one to see or, on a dealership, but you would have to order it. But they should do a full timing line. Yeah,
I agree that you need one that you can move around a lot and is going to be more structurally sound. Maybe they put a little more time and a little more effort into it, and you can charge more. I'm okay with that. I'll pay more.
I was about to say, and that's why it would have to be something like a special custom order, because to me, I'll pay more if I have to worry about less in the long run.
Yeah, and really all these RVs that are really, really expensive, really, really high end,
and they are beautiful.
They are, but those are just the finishes that cost that much money.
Yes.
All of the guts, the wiring, the piping, all that
it's
stuff.
Still plastic parts.
It's all the same stuff that's in this RV. It's all the same stuff that's in your RV. They're paying for better cabinets, nicer tile floors, bigger shower, all the nice cool lickies and chewies.
Yes. Yes. I would just prefer
You don't get better water lines. You don't get better power running. I mean, it still looks like a bird's nest.
Which I know it does come down. Everybody says, well, it comes down to weight. And I get that.
Yeah.
But like when we had to replace a plastic piece, and when we asked the company about why is it even plastic, when it's something so crucial, why is it plastic? And he said, well, it's a cost and weight issue.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, we bought the part at a hardware store
for like 12 bucks.
Yeah, not even $12. So come on
look,
now.
Put a brass one in there. Charge me $100 for it at the time of my RV purchase,
That's
and
fine.
so it won't break.
And it did, even though it is brass, it really doesn't weigh that much.
No.
It's not busting weight.
So I'm not buying that response.
Yeah. That's why make a line for people who are willing to pay more for those parts.
Yeah.
In those crucial areas. I'm not saying everything's got to be the heavy duty brass, everything, but on crucial connections that should be, make it that way.
Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Are RVs meant to be lived in and traveled in full time?
Yeah.
What do you think? Well, either way, we're going to keep living in ours.
Yes.
We're going to keep traveling in ours, and hopefully it'll hold up, and we'll just see what happens. We'll keep you updated.
Mm-hmm.
If it falls apart, we'll definitely do a video about that.
Yeah.
Well, stick around for a couple more seconds. We're going to honor a fallen hero. If you want to get involved with helping us help vets out on the road, everything you need to know is down in the description of the video. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.